Hi. Something I see all the time with especially women is this idea, this getting in their own way idea of um, my workout has to be really substantial, really big, a really big part of my day, or it doesn't count. And I'm here to tell you that you can totally get great quality workouts in a very short amount of time, especially if you're a beginner and you're only just getting started. I call this my NBD workout. It's my no big deal workout, and it's the one of the best ways I have that helps my clients get going, get moving, and instead of creating this big dialogue in their head that the workout has to be this big boot camp or this big workout, it really can be a NBD, no big deal workout. So this is what you can do. These are a few different ideas that I give my clients when I see them once a week and they haven't done anything in between because they felt like they didn't have a big chunk of time to get a workout in. So I say if you can get a 10-minute workout in, you're ahead of the game. So how do you do that? Well, one idea is to do a 10-minute out and back workout. So what you would do is you would set a timer for 5 minutes. And I really like this Gym Boss timer, but you don't have to use something like this. You can use your phone and you set it for 5 minutes. And what you do is you leave your property, you walk for 5 minutes at a brisk pace, and then when the alarm goes off at 5 minutes, you turn around and you hustle your way back a little bit faster than your way out. So you're at a good brisk pace on the way out, the beeper goes off, you turn around and you give it a good run back back to your house again. So it might be a little even less than 10 minutes because the idea here is that the walk out is moderate, but the way back in is a brisker walk, maybe a jog, and it's a really good push into your driveway or wherever you live. So that's one idea for a good quick 10-minute workout, and you don't even have to change. Like, you can just do that in regular clothes. Nobody cares. That's a whole nother topic of discussion. Nobody cares if you're wearing whatever you got home from work in, totally doesn't matter. So that's one idea. Another idea is to, again, you can set something like this at intervals, and you do, this one is always set for me at a 50-second work and a 10-second rest. I always have one of these in my home workout area so that I can always get a 10-minute workout in, 50 seconds of exercise, it beeps, then I get to recover for 10 seconds and get ready for the next exercise. So it's just set for 10 cycles. So it's a 10-minute workout. So what you would do is, in your mind, maybe you would have something written out, like pinned to the wall where you like to work out, and you cycle through 5 exercises. Maybe you start with some jumping jacks, and then you do some push-ups, and then you do some lunges, and then you do some whatever the heck you want. I mean, you just sort of come up with 5 exercises that you can cycle through twice that create a good routine for you. So, you can start with some jumping jacks, modified if you need to. Start with then the beep happens, and then you rest for 10 seconds. And then you do some chest press, and the beep happens. Then you do some row, and then the beep happens. And then you do some push-ups, and then the beep happens. Then you do some lunges, and you see how it goes. So over the course of 10 minutes, you've gotten a total body workout, and you're just being beeped at, and you just go through it really easily. You can do a 10-minute core workout this way. You can do a 10-minute total body circuit, or you can be like, I'm going to do arms and whatever. Today I went out for a walk run, and at the end when I got in, I was like, yes, I really should do a little strength training. And I had this by my free weights, and I just beep and got it started, and I just went through a 10-minute upper body routine with some core involvement. And so then I was like, oh great, I did 10 minutes today, and now I feel like I've checked that box off for my activity. The idea here is that we've been conditioned so much to think that we need to get these big workouts in And that's not always something we can do. And it's not, and if that's holding you back, like if you don't have an hour or even 30 minutes, then it's not worth your time. It's not the case. You might even surprise yourself and get 2 of these little tiny 10-minute workouts in. Who knows? Anything's possible. So that's my little tip for you. It's my no big deal workout. It's 10 minutes. You get out of your own head. You don't have to change into your exercise outfit. You just click a button or you set a timer and you just do it for 10 minutes. And then the accomplishment of getting a check mark totally is worth it. So that's my tip for you. No big deal workout. I hope that was helpful. If you have any suggestions on a quick 10-minute workout, what you like to do, I would love if you posted it below and got a discussion going on what kind of exercises you like to do in 10 minutes. Let's brainstorm and be creative and help. Okay, so again, I'm June Melia, and I would love any discussion down in the comments. I'll see you soon. Bye.